Good morning, folks. This is Pawpaw. We got our smoker fired up, and we're going to put these boxes on those beehives. So we're fixing to pull around there and do that. Heidi saw me put my white suit on, and she took off. She went back to the house to wait for me. All right, so let's go ease around here and get this done. It's cool this morning, and a great time to do it. Great time. Come on, little girl. You gotta get going here. I know it's cool. All right, I'm gonna get up pretty close, and so we can work these things. And they look pretty peaceful this morning. All right. If you'll notice, we'll talk about it one day. I build put my hives up on stands. I get them up off the ground, away from the ants, and I can mow under them, weed eat under them, and to me, it makes it a lot better. You see all the kind of stuff I use to hold those tops down. Sometimes you get these winter storms, this heavy wind, and you don't want your tops to blow off. Now, they'll glue them down themselves. They'll seal up every crack and glue those tops down. That's why sometimes they're kind of hard to pop off even. But they're getting a little active, so we're gonna see if we can't quiet them down a little bit with a little bit of smoke and try to calm them down. Don't take a lot of smoke, just a few puffs. Let them know we're not gonna be messing with them bad. All right, now put a little bit in the front. Then you come around and we'll crack a little bit into the top. This is called a hive tool right here. It's kind of bent. Smoke's kind of tough, huh? Hear it pop? That's the glue in there. Now I'm gonna set this one upside down. This is called the inner cover here. We'll talk about that one day. And it may be a little difficult with this camera here. Now I got it. All right. Just do them gentle. Kind of check them too, as you see. Yeah, they haven't filled these out yet. That's okay. We're gonna go ahead and put this box on there. And I want to use one of the older boxes if I could. You notice this little thing here in the corner. This is called a beetle trap. And you take that cooking oil, you pour cooking oil in here. It's plastic. And the bees get after those little beetles, and they chase them. They'll go into these little holes, and they'll drown. Beetles are not good for you, your hives. So, it's kind of a good way. Now, folks, I'm gonna tell you, trying to do this with a camera and carry these boxes is not real easy, so just kind of bear with me. We'll get it on here, and then we'll see how it looks. Okay, I put this box on here, okay? And the bees will come right on up in there and lick it all over. I'm gonna put a little oil in that, and we're gonna put the top back on it. All right. We'll try it. Okay. We got the oil in it. And now we're going to put the top back on here in this box. We'll move that jar. I hate to shake y'all around. If I could talk Brindley into putting that other bee suit on, it would probably fit her like a dress. She could film. But the box is on here. And we'll put the cover back on it. Now these little cracks in here, these spaces, those bees will seal them up. They'll seal them completely up. Okay, these tops, they're made out of wood, but they got a metal top on them, and that's to shed the rain. It's starting to peel off. They're metal tops, and it'll shed the rain off and keep the hives dry. And you'll notice we're going to have to patch a little spot here. We got a little bit of a rot in this hive here, and the bees will be able to come in and out there. So we'll seal that up. I'll bring some wood caulk, or I'll put some duct tape over it. And these guys, besides removing their jar, we're pretty well done. So we're going to leave the jars to last, and let's try this little box here. Now the hives are active. When I take this top off, I'll puff a little smoke in there. But this morning, this hive here was real quiet. So we'll see how it works out on this one. Hear it pop? That's that glue. All right. There we go. Let's try this right here. All right, this is going to be a little bit more active. A little bit more active on this one. That should quieten them down a little bit. We'll put the other box right on top of it. Okay. Boy, look at the bees on there. Oh yeah, they're doing good in here. They got it going. All right, the good thing is I'm not seeing many beetles. This is a little small hive beetle. Look at him. Get him focused right there. The good thing about these guys, a couple here, they can fly, and they'll fly into a hive. But they lay their eggs in there, they hatch them out, and their life cycle, they have to come out and they'll drop off on the ground and completely develop in the dirt. And they'll fly back up and go back into the hive and start their life cycle over. The good thing about out there in my chicken pen, when they come out and drop on the ground, the chickens get them. So it keeps that life cycle out there pretty short. They don't develop too much out there, but here, it's just one of the things you got to do is we use those little traps to trap them. There's a couple other ways you can also, we'll talk about later on. But let me get this other box here. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this box here. Let me get it on here. Just slide it back till it's exactly right. And I'm gonna move this over here on this side so I can get the oil into it a little bit better. Let me put that oil in it, and we're gonna put the top on that one. And you see how I do them, and I'll do the other two, and And I'll be able to do them a little bit quicker because I won't be videoing, but they'll go a little bit quicker. So, the oil gets out, it doesn't hurt the bees none. All right, now we're gonna put the top right back on here, just like so. Bees are gonna push it down, the weight. They'll seal up all the cracks. We in good business. Okay, it's back on. These tops are back on. They're ready. And I'll go ahead and remove their jars. I'm not going to use the jars right away. Okay, and I'll set it over here for a minute. Okay, same way with this one here, and I'll do the same thing I just did on these two on the other two. In a few days, I want to do a video showing you exactly what's inside all the components of a beehive, in case you don't know. All right, so I'm gonna finish this up right here, and I've enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Pawpaw, and I'm out of here.